Hello everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. We're in a new plane. We're in the Flight Factor A320. It's given me 30 frames on the outside, some 28 frames on the inside. Not bad at all. We're in Horta in the middle of nowhere in the Azores express service to Lisbon tonight. It is the middle of the night once again. It is a 2-hour flight. I don't know why the hell I'm putting myself through this. We've gone over the flight plan. Let's turn on the nav and the beacon lights. Let's go ahead and tell the folks to get the hell out of here. Close the doors. Remove them at once. I think I figured the plane out, but I'm not sure. Alright, I'm just making sure everything's on upstairs. I see there's a lot of shit here to deal with, but we won't deal with any of that because I don't care right now. But what I will deal with is the fact that the ground handling folks need to get away from here right now. They're clipping through the local stuff that's in the scenery. That's beyond the point once again. So yeah, I bought this plane just a couple hours ago. It is very similar to the Tolus. I haven't even done a flight in it yet, but I do have confidence enough that we will get this airplane in the sky and onto the ground in one piece. If we don't, though, that'll be even better. Okay, as soon as we can get the METAR, that'd be fine, Mr. Shithouser, you fucker-nator 7000. And also, whoever made this scenery put a bunch of palm trees right next to the runway, so that's great. Making it impossible to even taxi down. So 10 for takeoff. It is a very short runway here, I just realized. We have orthos here, by the way, I just realized that as well. Now, this is the only flight ever that comes here from the mainland. Once again, the METAR, if that could be expedited from the tower, that would be nice. It's not from the tower, by the way. It's just that I need the METAR immediately. QNH 1024. Thank you very much. Is that synced? Yes, it is. Okay, variable 3 knots. That's also excellent. Alright, we can start with number 2. Whoops, that was never meant to be like that. I need to set views as well. We're going to do that in flight today. Unfortunately, these guys I think will have to be fatalities today. Hydraulics aren't working? Well, they should be. We're not so chalked in, are we? The negative. Our engine number 2 is certainly available. Is it possible for us to be able to squeeze out of here? What's off? Crew supply. We'll turn that on. We'll turn all these guys on up here. Put it there. Oh, our frames are now ass suddenly. Okay, here we go. park brake is off now. Oh, here we go. Now we're going. A bit of a difficult one there to start off with, but now we're underway. We've got to get the airplane turned out of here. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch to streaming more regularly after this, or at regular times at least, because this is ridiculous. Should not be streaming this late. Where's the flight controls? Okay, ailerons. They're checked. Shit. Just check the fucking rudders. They're checked as well. We're clipping through this fence, but whoever made this airport, like for X-Plane, man, you suck. I don't think we're... Oh yeah, we're clipping through that fence. What is one thing that I didn't do is in here. And then, no. Arm the spoilers. What button is it to arm them? No, it's not that. It's not 4. It'd normally be 3, but nope. Takeoff config warning is checked. Let's do a call out.
Yes, sir.
Fuck off. Is what I want from you, madam. I want to
approaching
shut off the APU.
28.
We're clipping through those trees, aren't we? Or we're going to. Oh, there's no chance of us not clipping them. Try and avoid them, but we're gonna have to do what's gonna have to be done. Mode Charlie. Oh, that's a fucked up one as well. Okay, we're gonna look at that one here in a second. Once I get myself onto the runway properly.
On runway 28, 2,700 feet remaining.
We're on Charlie now, aren't we? Oh no, don't show this shit to me. Oh my god. That's what you get whenever the fuck you're looking at shit like that for too long. The cabin has been checked, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are waiting for your instruction.
Sit your ass down.
What can I do for you?
Ground to flight deck. All holds and hatches are closed. Walk round complete.
Sit your fucking asses down. How the hell do you do a cabin check in this plane? There's a bunch of things I couldn't get. There are a bunch of little things that I couldn't figure out in this plane. That's one of them right there, is the cabin check. Alright, well we're gonna taxi out. We're just gonna take off now. I don't care anymore. Shit, we came up on this one quick as well. Oh, I don't know. We're all fucked up now, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna get to sleep at about 3:30 a.m. today. That's gonna be good for tomorrow. I want to get back onto a regular sleeping schedule, and we're gonna go to sleep at 3. because that's the wise thing to do. Nobody's even watching, so who the fuck cares?
On runway 10.
Ah, fucking advance it to Toga. Let's go.
Caution, short runway, short runway.
Thank you, XRS. I'm aware of that. This plane is a rocket, though. 100 knots. There's V1. There's rotate. Get out of here. There's the gear up. We gotta get out of here quickly. That was an aggressive as fuck takeoff, but there were fucking tall ass trees there. I wanted to climb out of here. I want you to be on Toga lock. It better be at Toga lock. This plane is much more aggressive than the towless planes are. Beaver climb. Okay. Ground spoilers are disarmed. Flaps down to 1. Autopilot 1 on. I don't know anymore. Alright, some lights can come off now. This plane is loud. It is a very loud plane, and I cannot figure out how the hell to quiet it down. 3 hours and 51. No. It's not gonna take 4 hours to get there. It'll be 4:30 in the morning. Not on my watch. It is still on Toga lock. It's not, though. I keep pressing that, but I have to press that. Powerful takeoff out of Horta. The angle of attack is really high up. It is pitched high. Why the hell are we on Toga lock still? Okay. There you go. We got rid of it now. Damn it, this fucking thing. Piece of shit. Absolute piece of shit. Alright, climbing out now. We've already got a tailwind of 33 knots. That's good. Because I intend to get to our destination as quickly as possible. Okay, so now we need to set the views. So that's going to be our 3 view. That's going to be our 4 view. Is going to be something like that. Our 5 views up there, and also we're going to need to set that to 122.8. Set squawk to 2000 or not. There you go, 2000 ident. Even though there's no ATC, we're still gonna press that. We're on mode Charlie, right? No, we're on standby. None of those modes work. Oh no, this one's the one. Okay, so it's auto that needs to be on. That turns it on to mode Charlie. But auto pops up with this shit here. What fucked up mod is that? What plugin is that? Just get rid of the fucking plugin at this point. I'm fucking pissed off. Better be a Lua plugin. Fuck off. Plugins. Fly with Lua, reload all Lua scripts. There you go. Fuck off. You can go fuck right off. Landing lights off. Nope, not no smoking. I want seatbelts off. Alright. It's all sorts of fucked up, this plane. But that's what you get whenever you get a new plane. You gotta figure out how the hell it works. Alright. Nothing's happening, of course. Because why would anything happen? It's not like anything unusual is happening or anything, you know? It's fucked up, that's what it is. Hello, Fod. How are you doing? Oh god, that's a catastrophe right now, everything. Nope. Hello, Cheerio. How are you doing today? I have a massive headache from caffeine withdrawal. Damn it, you and your headache. I'm still trying to figure out how to lower the sounds in this plane. Jerry, you have this plane. I know you think it's shit, and personally, I don't know, because it's my first flight in it, but, how the hell do you lower the sounds in it? There's a few things I don't get about it, but I mostly got the hang of it, I think. Just suck at flying it. Okay, fair enough. Go to the EFB. Okay. The only thing I could figure out was maybe it was in settings, but I can't find anything here that has anything to do with anything. It's not there. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. How the hell does the browser work, by the way? Does it use keyboard input? I got sidetracked. How the fuck do you put... Okay, so YouTube.com, for example. Okay. Can I sign in? No? Okay, well I think I broke it. I think I... There you go. Good as new. I've gotten sidetracked. I was meant to put in the views as well, but no. See, click this button right here. This one. You see this one? Click it. It's not gonna work for this thing. Oh, I'm not gonna put in my email. Yeah. You see, there's a lot of videos here you have to watch. You could subscribe to my shitty second channel that I never use. Yeah, there's a bunch of there's a lot of videos. I mean, I don't think we can look at this one. We can look at this one. Well, it does come with sound. It has everything. It has everything you might need. Interesting. We could get like sim brief and everything out here. I've gotten sidetracked. I'm gonna go onto the cabin and look for some view or get some views. Control 1 is right there. This plane, the cabin is very nice. This plane is actually very good. Like, I've owned it for only a couple of hours, and I can tell you it's a very good plane. Frames are ass in the cabin, though. Or maybe it was just loading in Ponta Delgada or something. Very nice airplane. Very much worth the $76 that I paid for it. Or the $77 that I paid for it. 6 isn't set yet. 1, 2, 3 are set. 7 and 8 are set. 9 and 0 are not set. Shift 6, and then up here, this is usually my, well, this is always my 6 view. We don't need terrain on anymore. We could get our weather on, actually. Or not. According to a Google search, the sounds are the default X-plane sounds you changed. Really? So it wasn't working with default X-plane sounds. I was trying it. But whatever. It's fine. They're fine. I lowered the volume, but I'm putting it up to 30 now, and yeah, it's a bit high. I'll lower them back down to 20, and I'll see next time we fly the plane what we can do about it. But that's beside the point, kind of. Damn it, Krish, what the hell are you doing? As the Fly Factor A320 is a solid plane, you just struggle to make some things work. Very understandable. I prefer the Boeings much more, so... Yep. There's that. Oh, we're getting a nice tailwind, though, fortunately. Helping us along to Lisbon. So yeah, I got it on sale. It was the Black Friday sale, as usual. Got a nice airplane. Here. Did you hear Alaska? I did hear it. How's the plane? The plane is quite good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's an excellent plane. Very much worth the $77 it's on sale for right now. I haven't had any issues with it so far. It's a little bit heavy on frames, but not overly so. Unfortunately, you couldn't get it. You can still get it if you want. You see, it's not gone yet. Very good plane. And Alaska's song, well, Alaska's just Alaska. He is certainly Alaska. You literally just got a monitor and some other stuff, so there's no way in hell you're getting this. Damn it, Krish. You can get it next time there's a sale. We'll have to try. Fair enough, Krish. Fair enough. Damn it, Krish. You and your ridiculous stuffs. I don't know. Alright, we're climbing through 340 now for 390 as we are cruising quite high today and quite empty. Alright, 350 now. 507's our ground speed, thankfully. That is quite high. But the true airspeed is only 457. Yeah, it's not so good, that one. Not so good. Right. Damn it, Krish. What are you doing awake anyway? For you, it's what? It's 2 a.m. Oh, fuck. How many miles out are we? 754. We are about 2 hours away still? Good lord. That's 2:47 in the morning. It's gonna be close to 3 in the morning. Alrighty. We're getting close now as we're at 370. Now we're climbing a lot more slowly, a lot slower. Alright, so how's everybody doing this today? Alright. Very good. We are 709 miles out. What the hell, Swift? Why the hell does it just boot people off the network like that? Pouring my water over here. Can two people share one plane on X-Plane? Yes, they can with Smart Copilot. A pair rear one? Yes. Alright, I have, this stupid class that I take. It's stupid, but I'll do that work later, I guess. Too tired to do it right now. I don't feel like doing it now. I have to watch videos, so I'll just do it all in one day. That's how I usually end up doing things. Bunch of work, just do it all in one day. Or 2 days, I guess. Maybe. Alrighty. 673 miles. We're flying at 514 knots. It says it should take an hour and 35 minutes, but no, Krish. You can't do that. That's called pirating, and it's highly illegal. Highly illegal. I mean, I say highly illegal, but a lot of people take the liberty to do it anyway. Damn it, Krish. Okay, well, I'm tired as fuck. Why the hell am I doing this? I'll work on that stupid class tomorrow. Order confirmation, thank you very much for the order confirmation for this year product. I have 10.8 gigabytes used out of 15 on Google Drive. Well, I want to get rid of some of my shit on Google Drive. I don't care about it, Google Drive. Oh god. I'm fucking tired as fuck. The Atlantic and you. Look at this beautiful plane. So I will say this much, I did have to modify the livery a little bit because it was improper when it showed up, or when I downloaded it rather. But hey, it is what it is. I did a hasty job. If you're a keen eye, you can definitely spot it, but highly doubt that many of you are that keen-eyed. Sandu Chorba. So let's do this. I'm gonna do some working on the big-ass list of flights now, because that's the next thing I have to do. Instead of Embraer E145 operators, and instead of having all of this shit open here in Cartagena and everything, let's go and get the plane spotters list of A320 operators, and let's start from there. Alright, so it starts off with Aegean, and also, I have it somewhere, here it is, the Flight Factor Ultimate list of liveries. Let's get rid of the broom thing. Okay, let's get that over there. Oh, A320 operators is already open. Alright. So I need to do the IAE engines and everything. See, I will download all these liveries at some point, put them in and all that, but not right now. Okay, flights from it is. That's the best way we can do this. Okay, let's go to Athens. What are we, about a third of the way there, aren't we? Yeah, Rizzo 150. We're about a third of the way there, thank God. Aircraft is the A320 family, and the carrier is Aegean. That'll get rid of a lot of them, but not all of them. And then let's do a sweep of what Athens airport routes we already have. There's quite a few. Okay. I say there's quite a few. There's a damn lot. So this is the problem. Whenever we get to whenever I already have a bunch of aircraft, it becomes a bit of a problem to figure out what aircraft I don't have, what routes I don't know. An aircraft as common as the Airbus A320. There's gonna be a lot of routes done by these guys. That's for sure. But then again, there's a lot of routes that are not done by any other airplane. And the A320, for example. Olympic Air and their A320. Olympic Air. Okay, let's see here. We are still flying. Of course we are. I mean, the only other alternative is that we would have crashed. So that's kind of a dumb statement to make from my part, but whatever. I don't care enough to care. How is everybody doing today? Once again, I ask the same question because I go on about it forever and ever. I always do. I mean, you can see it there on the map, by the way, how desolate this route is, considering the fact that we're flying over ocean the whole time. Wizz Air flies from Athens to Kutaisi. That is a route to do on stream right there. This is this is one of the reasons why I got the A320 right here. Ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous flights. I forgot Aegean flew to Helsinki. Why the hell does, I don't know, that's really ridiculous. Some of these flights that, Aegean supposedly sends their A320 on, within Greece. Well, I mean, if Aegean doesn't pick it up, then Wizz Air sure does. Alright, well, whatever. I'll continue with this tomorrow, maybe. this big ass list of flights. It is a complicated thing to do, but fortunately I do have school and I have to fly my planes, so it's gonna get done very slowly for such a massive aircraft. And not massive physically, but in terms of scope as the A320. This is the biggest project I've ever had to undertake in terms of the big ass list of flights. I've never had to take on something quite like the A320 project. Alright, 537 miles. If we're lucky, we'll be there in literally just over an hour. Oh my god, just over an hour. It's 1:12 a.m. Good lord. Hour and 17 is what it's saying. Luckily, that's before 2:30. That would mean I'd be asleep by 3. Luckily, hopefully, if luck is on our side. I'm gonna go refill my water and do other things, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned back. Fin center is on Christian Kovanen. Nobody in his airspace. Alright, so 39,000 feet. 39,000 feet indeed. Now, we could maybe work on the big list of flight some more if we go ahead and select our stream from the tablet and watch the stream from there. So that way, not that, this one, and this one can be used here, just like this. Okay, how are we all doing? Very good. It is indeed a late night stream again, but you guys should be used to that by now. Then again, you've probably been unused to that, and then I should be getting reused to that, and then once again you have to be unused to it because the school is starting up again on Monday. Luckily, there's still 2 days until that occurs, but that is going to be torture starting on Monday. I hate that stupid school. Where's Chuck? He's usually here for these late night streams, isn't he? He likes to watch these streams where we fly aimlessly around. Today it's a more interesting flight. Certainly the scenery in our departure airport in Horta had a lot to be desired. It was quite shit, frankly, but I guess the fact that it had a scenery at all was a positive there. That being said, I don't know. See how we're at 39,000 feet, absorbing these winds, 526 knots now. 454 from the destination airport. Luckily, we're getting closer. Luckily, we're getting much closer. Alright, 454, I said 526 is the speed, so it should be in under an hour, or at least very close to an hour. It's just over an hour, it says. I don't buy that. I'd say it's even closer, to be honest. But we will see once we get there, or once we get close to there. I do intend on taking the ILS for runway 03. I'm not taking a visual approach or an RNAV approach or any sort of non-precision approach, a VOR approach or anything at all, unless absolutely required. Considering the same reason as yesterday. Because I am too fucking tired to even think about doing that. And that's not an excuse or anything, it's just that I know that we will be in the side of a mountain if we try anything special. Because I'm already falling asleep and we are still an hour away. But you know me, I will keep myself occupied in one way or another to make sure that we do not fall asleep before the intended destination. And that is a promise. Cuts to 3 seconds later and me just snoring away. But I mean, that's a Vunch, so it's not my thing. That's Vunch's job. How often does this plane auto-save by default? I wish to know that. What is it under states? Whatever. We'll say it. Because I don't know. I have no idea. You never know if you have to use that or not. We started streaming about an hour ago, I'd say. An hour and 10 minutes ago. And it isn't actually as far as I thought, to be honest, from the Azores. I mean, I knew now, recently, but from before. Like, before I didn't know, but it's shorter than I would have thought when fucking hell, I can't speak. When I originally found out the length of the flight, it was shorter than I anticipated. From any point in the Azores to any point in Portugal. This could be Ponta Delgada, or it could be the airport we just departed from, or any other airport, Lajes, or whatever it may be, but that's once again, that's beside the point though, so. Well, once again, we're rambling on about nothing, so we could probably end that. Nobody would care if we stopped rambling on and on and on. Does anybody in the chat, now this is, you don't have to know, or it's fine, whatever, but does anybody in the chat know anything about a Sharklet mod for this aircraft, the Flight Factor A320, a Sharklet mod for it that works? Yeah, because I would wish to know about one that works. I know that there's the Matavia mod, but I don't think it works. Which is a real shame. Because it is an excellent mod. But if it doesn't work, then it's not very excellent, so there's that. Top of descent has just showed up, thankfully. 400 miles is the distance now. Krakow. Ridiculous place, Krakow. Aegean actually schedules their flights on Sundays to be much earlier than on weekdays. And if it's a twice weekly service, then I'm gonna take the Sunday departure time. Arlanda. Alright, I do like this plane. It's a very nice plane. There's a few things that I don't like about it. The first one being the fact that you can't open the doors on their own. Like, you need to have some sort, or the cargo doors mainly. The main doors, you can find a workaround. But the cargo doors, the fact that you can't get them to work on their own is quite what's the word I'm looking for here? Quite it's not unsettling. It's displeasing. Quite I don't know. You can tell I'm tired. It's quite, I don't know. Fuck it. There's no way. Disappointing. It's quite disappointing. But this plane is a very excellent airplane, made by Flight Factory. $90, I would say, is a bit too much for it. But $77, I would say, is absolutely fantastic for a price. I think $80 is a fair price for this plane. Normally. So I'm happy to pay $77 for it. Unfortunately, though, the $77 is on sale by about 20%, so that is pretty substantial still, but at the price that I bought it for, it was very much worth it. It is a bit more complex than the Tolus aircraft, but it is largely the same. Very, very similar. If you know how to fly the Tolus, you'll pick up the Flight Factor very easily. There's a few minor differences, but the actual flying of the airplane is the exact same. The systems are the same, mostly. There's some minor differences, of course, but nothing major at all. Okay, now we're starting to get close. So 13:37. Now that's under an hour. That's good. And that right there is excellent news. I like how EasyJet flies from Bristol to Athens. Oh, we're gonna be here forever. Yep, Aegean might be the most random Star Alliance carrier, one of the more random Alliance airlines in the world. Not quite as random as Adria was, and definitely not as random as Czech Airlines, for example, but still extremely random. Now we're around 200 miles from top of descent, a little bit less. I mean, a little bit more, I mean. But, yeah, we're getting there. I do like this livery. I think it's much better than the new one. Well, we can fly more Vueling now, can't we? And what's another airline that? I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of airlines that only fly A320s, but or I don't know. There's so many A320 flights and it's only one destination. Good Christ. We're gonna be here for years getting A320 flights now. Because some aircraft like the 787 or 7, I don't know, the 75, 76, 78, they're all easy. 789 especially, well 788 even easier. And then there's shit like this one right here, the fucking A320. Good Christ, we're gonna be here forever. A bit of turbulence here, not too much though. Luxembourg? Oh, for fuck's sake, Aegean flies to Luxembourg. That's ridiculous. Out of the bunch so far, that's the most ridiculous one. And by far, Luxembourg. Dortmund. That's Wizz Air's property right there, the Dortmund flight. Fucking Dortmund. Okay, left turn. I've only been doing one destination and I've been going for probably about an hour. Okay, okay. Yeah, I've got to come up with some things to not fall asleep here today. It is getting that bad. miles out. Now we should only be about half an hour out. It says 42 minutes, but I'm saying 30 minutes. 35. Oh, 40. Oh, fucking. It might be right then. When is this fucking thing ever wrong? Oh shit. Okay, so now we're getting closer now. 460 only is our ground speed. Damn, it's pretty slow. I'm gonna say that Alitalia flies an A320 on this route because I don't care enough. Roma Fiumicino. Alitalia. From Malta will be on Aegean as well. On an A319. Damn, okay, I'm not gonna put that down. Nice already did. Bologna. We got a few more to do, but then we'll be done with fucking Athens. Then we can move on to fucking Ireland and Dublin. If I was ever gonna run out of routes to do with the 737, then I have a million, and I mean a million routes with this fucker. That's for sure. I gotta double check to make sure Thessaloniki and Heraklion don't have Aegean ops as well, by the way. Because they easily would if Athens has this many flights. Okay, so we have Marseille, Toulouse, Bordeaux, Geneva, Lyon, Basel, and Zurich, as well as maybe Cologne and Dusseldorf and Frankfurt and Stuttgart. Prague. Fuck Prague. Vienna maybe is important. An Austrian. Frankfurt is gonna be on Lufthansa. For sure. Vienna has so many different fucking flights to Athens. I don't, if you're wondering about what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Just don't stress it. It's too much effort on your part. We'll do it on loud emotion for this one. Three 900, 219 miles to go. A very quiet day, but that's to be expected considering the fact that we're streaming at 2 in the morning. Which is 3 Eastern. Yep, Frankfurt is all Lufthansa. Except for the one Aegean A321, but that's almost entirely Lufthansa ops. Frankfurt to Athens on the Lufthansa Airbus A320. Zurich will be on the Airbus A320 as well, probably. Well, obviously, and it's gonna be on Schweiz. Yeah, Schweiz. On the Airbus A321, apparently. Okay. Is it? No, we don't have anything with Swiss. I'll just add it onto here. Zurich to Athens. That's 9:05 to 12:45. On the Swiss Airbus A321 LX 1830, and that's gonna be 2 hours and 40 minutes. Next up is Marseille, Basel, Toulouse, and Lyon, and Geneva, and then we'll be done. And Stuttgart and Düsseldorf as well, I guess. Marseille is an easy one right here. The Mrs. Airport is another way to put it, from Marseille. Oh, then we're getting close to top of descent. 70 miles now only. I get to move on then. Toulouse, TLS, to Athens. 14:45 to 18:10. Toulouse, Blagnac, Blacknell, Bordeaux, Lyon, Geneva, Basel, Stuttgart. We have a shit ton of them. This is just one airport and their A320s, and it's not that major of an airport, it's only Athens. Well, I say that, but Athens is quite a major airport in Europe. But of course it's nothing when you compare it to Frankfurt or London Heathrow or Amsterdam. But then again, Amsterdam has a Boeing base, so Amsterdam wouldn't be as big as... It might be as big as Athens, but not as big as, say, Frankfurt or Munich or Heathrow or Paris. Okay, Basel Mulhouse is thankfully on EasyJet, so it will be easier to put in. Not necessarily easier, but could be something different than the Aegean A320. Basel to Athens, Geneva to Athens, Stuttgart to Athens, Düsseldorf to Athens, and Lyon to Athens. Enter the destination data. Okay then. Meta for LPPT. For the airport in Lisbon. Don't need that open. This one, 2502, I think. 2502. Temperature 10. QNH 1007. The decision height is, let me get that out here in a moment. We've flown to Lisbon before from an island that is either currently or formerly a part of Portugal. Portuguese speaking island. In an Airbus A320 family aircraft, so a lot of similarities, but I don't care. The decision height is 200. I'll put that in there. Alright, we're getting close to descent now. Very close indeed. So let me just finish up this batch here. Geneva, Lyon, Stuttgart and Düsseldorf, I think it is. Stuttgart, Düsseldorf and Cologne as well, actually, and Prague and Katowice, maybe. Oh damn, nobody flies from Lyon. Hello Darius, how are you doing? It's getting late here. It's starting to come up on 2 in the morning, so we better get down quick. But how are you doing today, Darius? Well, for you it's probably, well, I mean, for me even, it's Saturday, but Saturday morning for you, proper. And for me, it's just getting into Saturday. we're getting really close to top of descent now. We'll take auto brake slow. Actually, did we already put in Katowice? We may very well have. No, I put in Milano. Oh, well, it's fine to have one that's out. Actually, I think that's good now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I have turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. So we do ask that you please sit down with your seatbelt securely fastened. Thank you very much. Let's descend down to 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet. We shall begin our descent immediately. All right. No ATC, luckily. There's a couple of speed birds flying right behind me. No traffic in Lisbon, although we might be getting there at close to the same time as a Heathrow to Lisbon flight. Speedbird 500. But that shouldn't affect us. We should get there before him, actually. Tell that this is an A320 because it has two overwing exits. The A319 only has one, and the A320 is also just a little bit longer than the A319. You might be able to spot the difference like by looking at that. Not really optimized for Vulcan, I see. I don't think this airplane. What the hell is that? Giant snowflake? What the hell? I think it was just loading something, and just under 30 frames is totally fine in an aircraft while streaming. That being said, though, it is a little bit concerning when you're not really over land even. Okay, we're really rushing the descent to get down now. We're at 33,000. A fantastic airplane, this, though. If it were between this one and the tollless, I don't know, honestly. I don't know which one's better. Though I'd say though the tollless, I think. Because the flight factor only has the CFM engines with these raked wingtips. On the tollless you can get sharklets, you can get raked, you can get CFMs, you can get IAEs by default. Here you need to install the Matavia mod, which doesn't work. So, I mean, it's kind of sucky. I'll use a little bit of spoiler. Whoa, buddy, you're descending too fast. Is he also coming into Lisbon? No, he's coming into Porto behind us. I don't know who's gonna get there first, us or that Speedbird. We're 91% through our flight. It's 2 in the morning, because of course it is. Yesterday we flew in South America, today we're not flying in South America. There's the logic for the day. The spoilers are now retracted. Can increase the speed a bit. (13:33) is when it expects us to arrive there in 17 minutes. Going for apparently 98 minutes now. I did set the chrono for once. Did get stuck at 98 minutes and 59 seconds though. Fair enough though. I mean, I wish they'd only showed it in minutes and then an hour there, because that would be much better. It'd be much more useful than to have seconds and then minutes. It's very stupid. So that's how the chrono comes up on there. Okay. And that one brings it, yeah, by seconds and then, yep. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Down to 3,000. Very good. Descending quite smoothly now, about 60 miles out, 66 now. Right, the VREF is 132. We're quite light today, not very many passengers on board. And not very much cargo, considering the fact that we're coming from the Azores. There wouldn't be very much cargo coming from the Azores, there'd be a lot more cargo going to the Azores. Because the Azores need to be supplied, and who are they getting supplied by? Well, they're getting supplied by us. Not necessarily us, but these flights from the mainland. And along with the flights, of course, ships go to the Azores. Ships go everywhere in the world. But so it's a combination of us flights and then the ships, the cargo ships that give the Azores their shit, basically. We're now only 53 miles away. We're at 12 and a half now. Once it's at 10,000 at there. It wants us at Busan at 11,100. We're gonna make that just about. We'll see. It's gonna be close, so I think we're gonna make that. Alright, what does the chart say? Chart says in case of missed approach, climb straight ahead to flight level 070, contact approach. Very, very simple instructions right there. Guarantee I can follow them though. I like how there's only 4 people in the chat today because of how... damn it, FOD asked if it's a domestic flight and I completely missed it. It is a domestic flight, in case you're watching this part, FOD. I don't blame you if you're not. I did genuinely miss that. It is a domestic flight. It is, well, it's not even on the longer side of domestic. It was only about 2 hours. Ekmar in 13 miles at 6,200 feet. We're slowing down now to 250 knots. There's some pretty poor weather directly in front of us now. We're at plus 10. I'll turn on the anti-ice. Just in case. It's not going to detect anything, and I can just about guarantee that, but it's good to have it on just in case. We still have a tailwind, luckily. It's been a great help for us today, the tailwind has. That's the main reason why I'm going to get to sleep before 3. It's because of the strong tailwind today. 70 knots. The Atlantic and you. Trademarked by SATA and Air Azores. Azores Airlines. Azores. Yeah, it's 9 degrees and we're in a cloud. What gate did they use? Arrived at Terminal 1. Well, thank you for telling us. Okay, so Terminal 1. Lisbon Airport Terminal 1. Well, thank you for telling me what the fuck the terminal is. Hold on. Where the fuck is Terminal 1 exactly? 'Cause this is not even just a within a Europe flight. This is a domestic flight, completely. 100% domestic. If I could just find an Azores airplane at the airport. Nope. No, that's Terminal 2 down there. No, that's not it. No. That's White Air. Ridiculously terrible airline, I bet. German Wings. Portugalia. No, cannot find anything on this airline. Even though it's Lisbon, which is like, they're almost their main base. Not quite though. It's a bit Ponta Delgada is their main base. Ekmar now at 6,200. Zoom in on the map just a little bit more. Oh, I forgot the landing lights.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, please, woman. We're about to land the airplane. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Slow down to 200 knots. Go flaps 1. $10.07. And arm them. We're a bit high, but that's fine. No. I want to be slowed down to 190 knots. $132 is our VREF, so we still got a ways to go until we reach that. Localizer. Actually, no. Follow that, please. I hate YouTube. I really do hate YouTube. What the hell is this soup? Slow down, slow down. Good fuck this plane. Localizer, it's armed. Captured. Approach. Fuck's sake, you can't see anything out the window. Well, that's where it should be. This is runway heading? Fuck's sake. Flaps 3, please. and slow down to 150 knots. Landing gear down. It wanted me to climb to 070 if there was any issue with the approach. And once again, low visibility approach. Okay, so our spoilers are now armed. Flaps are full. Landing gear is down. 3 greens. .132 is surprisingly slow. I'll take a 135.
2,500.
Thank you. Auto land it is. First day in the flight factor, and the weather is so atrocious we can't see anything. All I can see are poppies out there in the distance, but I can't see anything that resembles a runway, that's for sure. Even when I zoom in really hard, I can't see anything but poppies out there. Is this an offset approach? It might be. Actually, I don't think it is. No, it's not. Cabin is ready, landing gear is down, signs are on, spoilers are armed, flaps are full, runway is not in sight, but that is okay. Outer marker. We must be ready now in case of go around. Airport in 3 miles. 1,000, what is the radio altitude now? It's coming down to 1,000. Well, it's increasing again. Well, there it is, 1,000. Still got nothing but poppies. Got no runway in sight.
Approaching 03.
Thank you, XRS. Still only got poppies. I mean, that's the runway right there. It has to be, but that's only based off of instinct that I see anything there.
500.
Don't actually technically see anything. Good lord, the weather here is atrocious. This plane is also ass on frames. It really is. But hey, it's a good plane.
100 above. 300.
Middle marker.
Minimum. 200.
Continue. Taking over.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 5.
Alright, slowing down. There's 80 knots. We can stow the reversers. I just want this damn thing to go away now. Alright, then. Very slowly on the manual brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lisbon. Start the APU, please, and turn off the anti-ice. APU is coming on. Clear the message. Do know that I did turn off the autopilot, as I was the one that called for the maneuver to take place. Look at that. Interesting, isn't it? What the fuck are those? I have no idea, and I couldn't care less anymore. We arrived in one piece, and that's all that really matters. It was a damn good landing, if you ask me. Actually, well, not a damn good landing, but a pretty good landing, if you ask me. A very solid landing. This thing, I feel, is much easier to land on the Tolus. 320 said Sim Toolkit Pro. Not too bad. Complete the flight. Okay. A landing report. View the full report. Not much of a float. Very good. I don't think it matters which gate we take over here, as long as we just take one of these gates. Oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck. Now, hold on. Stand by. And we also don't need terrain. This plane taxis quite fast with just idle thrust. Parking brake on. Oh, I forgot to switch the ignition off for the whole entire damn flight. Alright. Welcome to Lisbon. Park at the gate. Speedbird has just touched down on the opposite runway. That's fine though. I think if anything we were in the wrong, so I don't care. At all. Excellent, the auto gate here. Ground handling, show control widget. Have everybody drive up. They're beautiful tan colored shit stained vehicles. Fly Azores. Azores. Excellent, excellent, beautiful. Did I not call the rearmost catering oh no, there he comes through the fucking terminal, of course. Yes, indeed. Excellent job getting the passengers safely to where they want to be. Or maybe not where they want to be, but where they are now. Alright, switch everything off. Alright, we're very good now. Very good. This airplane came into Lisbon without a hitch, even though the visibility was atrocious. Everything was atrocious here in Lisbon. Airplane's still here in one piece. Very good. Very good flight today. Very excellent, I think. Well, they'd probably take a remote stand actually in real life, but whatever. I took a gate. Alright, let's go ahead and do some replays. We gotta disconnect from the network. This plane doesn't have sounds in replays? Oh, that's sad. I mean, now you get to hear me ramble on about nonsense, I guess. A320. Minus 320. That's perfect, isn't it? Perfect for the first time flying the A320. Get a minus 320 out of the landing. Not bad. I thought that landing was very good. It is a bit disheartening the fact that there's no sound whatsoever coming from the airplane. But I thought that landing was very good. Very, very good. Just pour my water if you don't mind that. But yeah, to anybody that may be watching, if you do know a sharklet mod for the A320, that would be very helpful. And I would greatly appreciate it if you were to tell me about it, give me the link to it, or inform me of any way of the existence of such a mod. Not including the Matavia mod, because if I'm correct, the Matavia mod doesn't work. Now, if you have information that proves otherwise, that the Matavia mod does work, then I'd very greatly appreciate the distribution of that information. To me, particularly. But, yep. It was a very nice flight from Horta to Lisbon. Wing flex on this thing is insane on landing, though. This thing came in on an auto land pretty much all the way until about 17 feet off the ground when I took it. Well, not 17, but about like 200 or so. 300, somewhere around there I took it. I finally believed that the runway was well enough in sight for me to take over. Whoops. I put a modulus sign over there. Okay. Yeah, I was surprised by how shit the visibility was here. You really can't see anything. But yeah, we got the airplane down nice and safe. And yeah, I did actually miss that completely. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing some other stuff with the livery. Alright, I did have to modify the livery myself a bit to make it more acceptable. You can still see remnants of it, and if you are an eagle-eyed person, you can tell that this is a botched livery, because I made it. Well, I modified it partly. But it was even more botched before I touched it, so... The Atlantic at you, I think. Whatever the call sign is. Oh, look at that. We saved it from an absolute smash. Let's do 7 first and then 8. That wing flex is abnormally high, though. Alright, there's nobody really in the stream today because it was a late night stream, I'm guessing, which is understandable, considering a lot of facts. Alright, but that's gonna do it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta thank Darius, Krish, Jeriel, and Fod for being in the stream chat. I gotta see you guys next time. Goodbye.